Welcome to part 2 of my 89 Fleer box break. Remember, we're looking for I'm going to say this as many times as I can allow myself to, a Billy Ripken fuckface error card, as popular now as it ever was, and Ken Griffey Jr. and Randy Johnson and Don, who cares. Anyways, baseball stickers of the Braves, the Cubs, the Royals, and the Milwaukee Brewers with the most asinine logo ever, because when I think of brewing beer, I think of baseball mitts. Like, I know it's appropriate for baseball, but for the Brewers, seriously? Alright, Andy Van Slyke for the Pirates. Kent Herbeck. Ted Simmons, first baseman for the Braves. Rafael Belliard of the Pirates. Bill Swift of the Mariners. John Costello. Dwight Evans. Carlton Fisk of the White Sox. Van Snyder. Mike Fitzgerald. Hey look, it's Jerry Reed, it's Snowman from Smokey and the Bandit. Also a country singer. Not really. Candy Maldonado. It's kind of a cool card there. Also a Giants player, my National League team. Go Giants, go Garco, go Lincecum. Walt Terrell, Detroit Tigers. Franklin Stubbs. Carl Nichols. Onward and upward. Haven't got any of our hits yet, but we're only, 6 packs in. This is our 7th pack out of 36. It's like Christmas. Detroit Tigers team history. Team history. Hey, remember that one time Brandon Inge blew the home run derby and didn't hit a single one? We just laughed and laughed. Terry Leach of the Mets. John Orslak of the Orioles. We keep getting all the wrong Orioles cards. Where are you, Billy Ripken? Card number 616. That was 614. We're getting there. Charlie O'Brien, Milwaukee Brewers. Jose De Jesus. Mark Carrion. Cleveland Indians, Corey Snyder. Get that, he's smiling, because he's probably about to get traded to a team that wins or something, I don't know. Paul O'Neill. Ken Patterson. Tony Perezchica. It's like 2 last names. Wes Gardner, the Red Sox. Rick Sutcliffe of the Cubs. Dave Sviml of the Milwaukee Brewers. Svim. Greg Minton of the Angels. Mark Portugal of the Minnesota Twins. And Manny Trillo of the Chicago Cubs. Now, I make fun of a lot of these last names, but if you ever get anything, if you ever mail anything to me, or if I mail something to you, there'll be plenty of things to make fun of about my last name. Hey, Dad, we're filming a YouTube video. How are you?
Good.
Good. That's alright. We got a New York Mets, Dodgers, Expos, and Phillies sticker on the top of the pack there. For Willie Wilson of the Kansas City Royals. Hey, look, there's Gary Sheffield. Very cool. Gary Ward. John Fishel. Chili Davis. Tom Henke. As skinny as I am, I must have thought about food a lot as a kid, because the only names I really recognize from my childhood are like Chili Davis, Darryl Strawberry. Here's Rick Honeycutt. Greg Gross. And oddly, like, pale and faded Mike Flanagan. Look at that next to the other cards. It's kind of like faded for whatever reason. Alright, Jim Gott, pitcher for the Pirates with his Rick the Wild Thing Vaughn glasses on. Greg Gagne for the Minnesota Twins. Jeff Blauser for the Braves. Glenn Wilson of the Pirates. Here's Bill McGuire for the Mariners. And Todd Worrell, pitcher for the Cardinals. You know, I wonder if in like 20 years, like some snot-nosed kid is going to be opening up 2009 Topps and making fun of names like Pujols and Martinez. Alright. Here we go. St. Louis Cardinals sticker. Speaking of pools. Jeff Pico. Roberto Kelly. Ricky Jordan. Red-Eyed McDowell. Tom Glavine of the Braves. Here's Triple A's for the Oakland Athletics. This is a pretty cool card. Jose Canseco, Terry Steinbach, and Mark McGwire. That's kind of a neat one. Danny Cox. Luis Medina, outfield for the Cleveland Indians. Keith Hernandez of the New York Mets. Ken Gerhardt of the Baltimore Orioles. Jim Adducci of the Milwaukee Brewers. Luis Aquino, pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Dave Magadan, third base of the Mets. Julio Franco of the Cleveland Indians. There we go. Oh, and this is kind of neat. Barry Larkin. That's some neat mojo in that pack. So I'm pretty pleased with the box so far, despite the fact that I haven't gotten the... I'm going to put a counter on the bottom of annotations. Despite the fact that I haven't pulled a fuckface card yet. I'm going to have to put a parental advisory on the videos. Don't watch this without your parents, kids. Here's some more baseball stickers. Dodgers, Expos, Mets, and the Phillies again. I guess they don't deserve their own card. Pat Sheridan. Dennis Rasmussen. Luis Santos and Jim Campbell, Major League Prospects. Chris Gwynn of the Dodgers. Bob Brower of the Texas Rangers. Tracy Jones of the Expos. Frank White of the Royals. Bruce Benedict of the Braves. Al Leiter for the Yankees. Jim DeShays of the Astros. Dick Schofield of the Angels. Jimmy Key of the Blue Jays. Gene Nelson, Ron Jones, and Jesse Barfield. I've officially lost track of how many packs I've opened yet. We'll know when we get to the bottom of the box. Okay. Baltimore Orioles sticker. Mike Moore. Will Clark. Paul Gibson. Steve Sachs. Craig Worthington. Rafael Ramirez. Stan Javier, I think. Whatever. Carmelo Martinez. Oh boy, it's everyone's favorite Yankee, Don Mattingly. There we go. Mike Schmidt. Scott Fletcher. I seriously just get two of the same card in one pack? I did. I just got two of these Stan Javier fellows in the same pack. Is Fleer even making baseball cards anymore? I don't know. If we're not, we know why. Danny Jackson, David Cone, NL pitching power. You know, if I was like a 10-year-old kid and I saved up all my money from working my butt off mowing the lawn, and I got my 50 cents together to buy a pack of Fleer, and I got two cards of some guy I've never even heard of, I'd be pretty PO'd, not gonna lie. Steve Peters, and this makes up for it. Tom Candiotti, pitcher for the Cleveland Indians in 1989. Had an ERA of 3.5 before the All-Star break and 2.9 after the All-Star break. His career ERA was 3.86, so no Cliff Lee, but we don't have Cliff Lee anymore. Alright, last pack before we put the cap on this video. We've got Braves, Cubs, Reds, and Astros on a sticker. John Franco, Barry Jones, Kurt Manwaring, Jim Rice, Rafael Palmeiro, Ted Higuera, alright, whatever. Willie Frazier, John Moses, you know what's in a name, right? Mitch Webster. I think it was Shakespeare said a rose by any name plays baseball. Jeff Robinson. Andy Hawkins. This is some Major League prospects. The Pittsburgh Pirates, Miguel Garcia and Randy Kramer. Mike Devereaux. Jose Chicana. And lastly, Tim Wallach, third baseman for the Montreal Expos. So we'll see you soon in the next video. Still looking for that Billy Ripken fuckface error card. We'll see you soon. Cheers.